feels like a whole new Paimon after those 2 days in the hot springs. The Abyss kind of threw a red... Still, spending time here really has felt... The Kaholasaurs are so nice, it's... Oh, and Atea's snacks were so good. Yelling at some kids who got caught throwing stones in the hot springs, so... Not much has changed since we first met her.
Hey, you guys. Sleep well last night?
Yep, this area is so...
Glad you like it.
Hey, Moalani!
Yeah? What do you need?
The team sent out to...
And Kachina?
Kachina... But don't worry.
That's a relief. The Abyss is cunning.
Exactly. She...
Alright, thanks for letting me know. Jeez, she sounded a little anxious.
Moalani, think about... not...
At a glance, it certainly seems like the only goal is total destruction. But through our long... 500 years ago, the Abyss invaded Teyvat. You know about that, right? That's right. Conria suffered greatly during that time. And Natlan was the worst affected of all. It took the combined efforts of the then Pyro Archon and heroes from every tribe to fight. Even so, our tribe's waters were contaminated. It was like each disaster was designed for a specific tribe. Exactly. We once thought that the Abyss is we now believe the...
And that's how it became...
Yes. And that, luckily, the problems... Now every tribe is prospering.
You must have had to sack...
Every battle, every responsibility. But I believe we will be rid of the Abyss one day. And to think that my name could survive in ballads passed down to future generations, it's kind of romantic. Everyone has something that drives them forward, you know? We have to. Not only... Anyway, let's head to the stadium. The sea's not going... Of course. No one's gonna miss out on the chance. Kachina's gonna be so flustered. She's never had this many eyes on her before.
Yeah, she doesn't seem like the kind of person who...
Looks like I'm just in time.
Konnichiwa!
Yeah, a commission ran longer than expected, but I made it.
Yeah, it's all taken care of. Our new friend.
Hey, look! Is it about to start?
That's right. Someone will. Come on, let's find a spot with a good view. When the singing's. Let's go somewhere higher up so Kachina can spot us.
Warriors of Net, we are the inheritors of memory and legend. Those who grew along, those who That is Natlan's fire, the lifeblood of our nation.
I could not find Kachina within the Night Kingdom, or locate her ancient name.
What?
What is that even?
Usually once the ode is complete, the Pyro Archon and resurrected person will emerge from the flames.
What's going on? This has never happened before.
Well, I think it's pretty obvious. Clearly, the team sent to fight the Abyss didn't win after all. Think about it. The Ode rekindles all victors. We've witnessed it countless times.
Since the Archon couldn't find Kachina in the Night Kingdom, that must mean there's more to this victory than meets the eye.
Hey! You just haven't gotten over the fact that Kachina...
Pathetic.
Your wild guesses are misplaced.
Maybe you did, but who's to say whether that little girl even contributed at all? Why would the YUB recognize someone like her, even if she was on the winning team?
How dare you insult? Kachina sacrificed herself to repel the Abyss! She doesn't deserve to be subject.
Calm down, Mualani.
I can't just sit here and let them slander her.
To insult a hero of Natlan.
You...
Think about it, everyone. Who do you think is really or the great Pyro Archon? Why would the rules of our nation...
That's true. If she wasn't revived, maybe the YUB and...
I mean, that...
Kachina wouldn't have run! That's not like her!
No! She's been waiting for no matter how daunting that we don't even know what happened. So don't you dare try to use this.
Fine.
That's enough. There is no doubt about today's victory. However, to prevent further casualties...
What?
No one is all-know, but doubt is a mean... If there are things you wish to clarify...
No,
Even though I have said...
That guy doesn't even have the...
I have a question, Archon. My friend Kachina. I know you said you were investigating the situation, but I'm sorry that...
I've already shared everything I know. If you want to learn the truth and So, what do you...
Of course I'll join.
In that case, come see me in the speaker's chamber.
We should join them.
Oh, and if it's not too much trouble, could you drop by as well, Traveler? Rest assured, everyone, I'll keep the tribe... Once again,
Did she...
I believe she did. Let's...
The situation is urgent, so I'll get straight to the point. There's been unrest until we find...
And that means Kachina won't be able to come back?
That's correct. Not in...
How long will that take?
It's hard to say.
Kachina always dreamed of... She wasn't afraid of... Whenever we sat down together, exhausted from training, she would always hum the ode. She was supposed to come back to us. We were supposed to hug her and celebrate with her, and we supported her, sit peacefully and...
That's not
It's all right. Believe me, I want to bring her, but please, hear what I have to say so I can at least give you a broader pic. Considering the recent attack on your tribe, I believe the...
You mean...
The sacred flame. If we continue to hold the pilgrimage and send... But if we stop altogether, the sacred flame will only grow weaker. The Abyss will scale up their attacks, and the tragedy we saw with the people of the Springs will only...
If we compare the two choices... Sorry, the raw truth can be cruel.
But what would you say?
No. Yes.
And that is the crux of the problem. Either way, there will... Once doubt has... Their ultimate goal to prevent what happened to Kachina from happening to anyone else. We have to find another way of strengthening the sacred flame to keep... I understand.
Wow. Paimon thought things were gonna...
I owe you an apology, Archon.
We could always hold the pill.
I've considered that, without the chance to... with fewer participants.
So, essentially, the Abyss is...
You've learned about the... staying there for a short period. Your sense of self. Imagine pouring a cup of water and... I won't sugarcoat it.
Just like you said, Archon. But you can focus all your efforts on dealing with the sacred flame. I will go search for Kachina.
The Abyss poses the same threat to you as it does to her. It is very possible...
Kachina's waiting for us to rescue...
I failed to protect her during...
Traveler? What do you think?
Understood. Then I'll support the Masters of the Nightwind have a tech... If we can find Kachina's ancient name, I can use the... Then comes the hard part.
But isn't the night...
Under normal circumstances, only the consciousness can enter. But there is a way, however. Know that the Night Kingdom...
That's fine by me.
Same here. Fighting the Abyss is nothing new for me.
So, Paimon's the only one who's scared? Well, if he's going, Paimon's going too.
Lali of the Masters of the Nightwind once created an artifact that can be used to communicate with... It was original...
That was the artifact.
Thank you so much for your help, everyone.
Your thanks are... Traveler, I certainly didn't expect or... I've heard all about your... Why? Is that not...
Yeah, thanks.
That's more like it. Perhaps even more. Ideally, that...
Oh, I almost forgot. Atea was wounded. It embodied...
I didn't... If things were different, the two of us... But don't worry.
You said you didn't want to jeopardize the production of contending fire. But that's not at all why you decided to suspend the pilgrimage.
You're right. Even now, the production of contending fire is far from sufficient. The gradual corrosion as things stand. The Abyss has brought catastrophe.
We can't...
No, but if I said nothing at all...
Another simple...
I have never Let's go.
You mean...
Yes. The sacred flame must... So until our...
But that can only last...
Don't let desperation... Those chosen... All we can do.
Even so...
I possess great strength, but I'm not above my people. This is part of my duty.
Archon! It's the Fatui!
The Archon of Natlan. A force to be reckoned with. The secret of the ley lines is no secret to me. Long have they been destined for ruin. And since the oath made 5 centuries ago remains unfulfilled, what use is the Gnosis in your hands?
I don't know what you mean. But it sounds like this is about more than the Tsaritsa.
In times of crisis, someone must pick up the mantle of salvation. Your plan has reached an impasse, and now it falls to me to create new rules for Natlan. But before the dawn of a new age, the old must be destroyed.
I assume that's the end of your speech? Good. People like us? Let our blades do the talking! Masters of the Night Wind. Send word! The captain and his followers must be apprehended.
Are you alright, Archon?
He was a formidable opponent. Exactly what I would expect from the first of the Fatui Harbingers.
I never imagined someone could match you in combat. If the Tsaritsa sent him here, why would he bring up what happened?
Yeah. And...
The Harbinger, but I'm sure the
Whatever his motive.
No. The wound I inflicted should hold him back. Besides...
In other words, there are traitors among us.
Not necessary. When we exchanged final... Kanich, go to the Masters of the...
Of course. I'll head out right...
Yes. Natlan's strength has never rested solely in its Archon. Together we foresaw the only path that leads to our nation's future. We must...
Is everything okay?
Completely fine. Just lamenting the fact that I never got a picture. I just hope the others have a safe journey.
feels like the Ark.
Should we go back and...
Have faith in the Ark.
Once we find Kachina's ancient name.
Okay, let's...
That's Waina, the tribal chief. Let's head over to him.
Emotional support is important.
Chaska.
Nice to see you again, Waina. I'm afraid we don't have time.
Whoa, hold on.
My friend Kachina.
Rescuer? From the...
That's right.
I'm sorry. The nature of battle.
I appreciate what you're...
I thought you might say...
Is something wrong? Life isn't complete with...
If you're that determined.
Thank you.
Huh. Seems like you two go way back.
Oh, Chaska's a peacemaker.
Her younger sister...
Oh, you have a younger sister.
Yes. I'll enter... But let's get back to business.
As you probably know, your intended destination is completely different from the real world. The Night King, in that sense...
We couldn't do that ourselves.
With a little practice, I'm sure you could. You have the strength...
Who?
Vichama. He's got a keen eye.
Vichama?
He's one of Auntie Atea's hot... Where can we...
Ever since Malco.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Someone admiring the scenery from the... Hello there, are you Vichama?
That's me. Did you need something? What? You're saying you can bring someone back from the Night Kingdom? How is that even possible? No, if you really think about it, anything's...
Are you...
Everything's fine. After I help you
your friend?
Yes, but...
That's not a problem.
Yeah.
Then we're agreed. I see. From what I can tell, once the connection is established, the Abyss will come...
Wow, you got all that just from looking at it?
I just picked up on the... I'll go find an
We'll go right away.
First, I'll need...
Wait, are you saying you're going to use a
By creating something
Oh, I see.
Right. I need two chunks. Normally, you can only get obsidian from the Children of Echo.
Gotcha!
Alright, let's split up. See that clearing? Let's... Oh, and...
What do you think, Chaska?
I appreciate it. Anyway, it'll take some time to set everything up, so no need to rush. I'll see you in a bit.
What an odd guy. He seems so defeated, but also really invested in the stone at the same time.
I don't have any more insight than you, Paimon. Let's just focus on the preparations for now. Hang on, Kachina. We're coming for you.
Here's how I allocate my energy on a job. 70% goes to investigating, 10% to making a final decision, and the remainder